Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. We're going to do a stitch and chat today. Thank you for joining me. And those of you who are new, thank you for coming and checking us out. So we're going to stitch and chat. Bear with me. I am not having a good start of my morning. It's one of those mornings that I really don't want to talk about it, but anyway. So I hope everyone is doing well. We are going to continue to stitch on Square Winter, and I'm just going to start chatting and tell you what's going on today and what went on yesterday. So, let's see, yesterday I did get some stitching done. I did finish a book yesterday. It was a Tom Clancy one, and it's a new book that will be coming out in December. It's called Red Winter, and that gets released in December. And I posted my review on NetGalley, so watch out for that. It comes out, I'm not sure exactly when. I gotta remember when. I didn't write it down, but yeah, it does come out in December. And then I started on a couple other books that I have ready to go, that I am listening to. I'm getting ready to start a series in January for a stitching group, and I'm excited about that. And really not a whole lot going on. I don't have much to talk about. And I'm gonna be honest, guys, I really considered stopping videos because I never have anything to talk about. And yesterday I was feeling down on myself, and like I told y'all yesterday, I was annoyed and frustrated, and I didn't tell y'all that in the morning video, but yeah, I was feeling annoyed and frustrated. And it got to a point where I got very close to deleting my account on YouTube. It was seriously that point. And but I changed my mind. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. I was just having one of those moments yesterday, how I was so annoyed, frustrated, kind of hurt. I had someone ask me some advice, stitching advice, and apparently, I guess that advice wasn't good enough, and they went to somebody else, and it was in a group, and it kind of, ticked me off, and I was just like, okay, what am I, chopped liver? And that when because I'm in a bunch of group chats and on Messenger, so I just basically, told everybody I was not going to be on Messenger yesterday because I was annoyed and so forth, because it bothers me when people do that, and it makes me feel like there's something wrong with me in general. And I just got to a point where I was like, you know what, I'm not putting up with this crap. If this person wants to be petty, oh well, whatever. I've been stitching, I'm gonna be honest, I've been stitching, good grief, a little over 30 years. No, I'm not, I'm not the be-all, know-all of stitching, believe me. But it just hurts my feelings when, people who come to you for advice in a group and they post it in the group, and you give them the advice, give them advice, and then, they totally either ignore you, or I don't know. It was very frustrating, and it hurt my feelings a little bit. But it just got to a point where last night I was sitting here, and there was an episode, and this is how bad it is. There was an episode on Criminal Minds that kind of helped me realize, there are petty people out there, and there are snobby people out there. And that's one thing I've learned over my years as being a stitcher. You've got some snobby ass people in the stitching community. I know. I've even dealt with a bully in the stitching community. And it hurts my feelings because, you have people like me that love to stitch, but then, they don't associate with you. You can be friends with these people on Facebook, on, groups and stuff, but then they don't want to be your friend and talk to you, on Messenger or whatever. And not that it bothers me that much. I know I'm contradicting myself sort of, but it's just, I don't even know how to explain it. Yeah. So I was just sorry about the vent, but I was, not feeling it yesterday, and yeah. So, Justin is buying him a computer. Yeah. Or wants to buy a computer. He called me yesterday from Walmart, and he was like, I got a question. I was like, what? He says, your double monitors, because I have 2 monitors, and I use them for work. And he was like, well, not so much now because I'm studying still for my, my license. And I've done the retest a couple of times, and I do, I did it yesterday, and I did pass, but it wasn't enough for me to, for them to consider me taking the test, the actual test. So I have to go back and, redo it all again. And I can't do that until, what'd she tell me? Oh, what did she tell me? I think it's like 2-3 weeks. So after Thanksgiving is when, and probably the 1st of December is probably when I'm going to take it again. And not only that, I need the money. So, yeah, we are, it's hard when you can't, do what you want to do, like take your test right away, especially when you don't have the money. And then it makes it even hard because, with electric prices, that they are now. And there's a lot of things, and I didn't realize this until the other day, how much inflation is really bad. And it just makes it hard because, you can't afford anything. I can't even afford to go out and buy freaking containers that I need for projects. I mean, it's getting that bad, but it's going to come to a point next week, something's not going to get all the way paid. That's just the way it is. So, but anyway, he was asking me about that, and I went off on another little vent. Sorry. He was asking me yesterday about, the double monitors, because I have 2 monitors. And I told him, I said, well, I have an HDMI cord, I do believe. I don't know. My best friend is the one that came and put it together for me. And he was like, well, I want to start streaming again. Because he has a YouTube channel, and he hasn't been streaming lately because it's hard. And the laptop that he has, it messes up or something. I don't know. And I was going to use that laptop for Zooms and stuff. But anyway, so, you know, he just asked me about it. And I was like, well, you know, we'll check the laptop out when you get here. Well, he didn't want me to. So it is what it is. And I'm just going to let him do him. I mean, he's the one that wants to do this. And I told him, I said, I don't care if you do this. I said, but I do need you to not be really loud at night when you do stream. I said, because, you know, some of us are in bed, and there are times that he can be very, very loud. Last night he wasn't like that. And it's, you know, it is what it is. And I don't have a problem with it. I was going to get him some soundproofing panels to put on his wall, but I found out they're not really the greatest thing in the world. And he's been also getting posters to hang on the wall to kind of help with what do you call it? The acoustics or whatever. So we'll see. I do know that you know, it's gonna take, I did tell him he needed to get an area rug for his room because of the hardwood floors that we have. And he just kind of says okay. So we'll, you know, we'll see what the deal is there. But yeah, so we're trying to get things slowly put together, but we'll see. Again, you know, I'm still kind of irritated and frustrated today, but it is what it is. So anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4. Where am I? I've got to remember where I am. This is bad when you don't know where you are. And I don't mark myself off when I do this because I forget. And I shouldn't forget this. All right, where am I? Let's see. We're at the second one. Okay. I just want to make sure I don't I don't forget. Anyway. So we are, you know, just trying to get some things straight. I did a bunch of stuff this morning. I do need to go back and organize cross stitch stuff and go through everything. And I was going to ask my daughter to help me next weekend, but come to find out, she's going out of town. And I was kind of like, you know, like, what? And she didn't say anything. My best friend did. And I was like, okay, this isn't helpful because I have stuff I need to do. And so, yeah, I was just kind of like, really? And so we'll see, you know, what happens. My only issue is that I get really, really tired really quickly, and I start breaking out in a freaking sweat. I can be just standing up for like 5 minutes, and I don't know why, but I may just have to push through it and deal with it and do it myself. But I have to organize. I found out a whole bunch of stuff the other day when I was looking for something, and I found it. So I got to go through a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm also, one reason I'm going back there is I need to find some patterns for Christmas ornaments, and also some patterns for fall, because I want to start decorating my house and making my house look country looking and so forth. And yeah, so I don't have, you know, I have a whole lot of patterns, but yeah, I just never did anything. So we're going to, go through all those this week or next weekend or whatever, and do all that. And today, I'm gonna be honest. The mood I'm in and the way I've been feeling lately for the last couple of days, I don't feel like doing diddly squat around here. I do need to vacuum because there's cat hair everywhere, and you wouldn't believe how much cat hair I have found on cross stitch, on everything. And I was just over looking at doing something over there in the living room, and there's so much cat hair. It's not even funny. And I'm trying to find something to put whips in right now, and it's not happening. So I'm trying to figure out. That's one reason why I need to go through the dresser back there, because I think what I'm going to do is put the whips that I'm working on out here in the 3-drawer thing that I have out here, and then all the other ones go back there, if that makes any sense. So there's a lot going on in my brain, let me tell you. So so I've got to sit down and write that out this afternoon and see what's going on with that. But today I'm not really doing anything. I'm having a moment, and I think I know why I am. And I think part of it is because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I think part of it is I quit smoking again. I didn't last week, but I quit smoking again. And it's been it's been like 4 days since I've had a cigarette, and I can feel it. I think that's part of the reason why I'm like, why I've been so frustrated, moody, whatever you want to call it. And not only that, when it does happen after a certain amount of days, it gets me wanting to start to cry. And I'm trying hard not to, so yeah. But it's been interesting. I'll say that much. But other than that, I'm not doing a whole lot today. I'm just going to work on, going through stuff to try to figure out. I need to get some more project bags for projects, and trying to think what else there is, and a couple other things. I need to get some more containers and so forth, and I need to get a master floss list because of I have a double-sided container that I'm going to put all of my master floss in, and I'm trying to find the list. So anybody knows where I can get it, please let me know. Or and yeah, that's really all I have planned. And today is just going to be, I don't know, I haven't got that far yet. I think I'm just going to be one of those ones that's just, I think it's going to be one of those days where I just say, screw it, and I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, so, anything else go on yesterday? I'm trying to think before. Trying to think there was anything else that went on yesterday because, I can't remember, guys. Yesterday. Oh my God. No, nothing else went on yesterday that I can remember. We did, it was the last day of school for little dude for the week. And also he found out that the semester ends, or that it ended or something like that. So he's been trying to get everything caught up. And he did that yesterday. And so now we're just kind of waiting to see what his grades will be. And he did tell me yesterday that he was having problems with English. And I don't know if that's going to be a problem, after after all the grades are done. I'm going to have him check today to make sure everything is done when he gets up, because he's still asleep. And I'm going to make sure he checks everything, and then when I get his progress report or whatever, we'll go from there and see. But yeah, he's been very, very trying to stay on top of everything. And I know I keep telling you all this every day, but yesterday he really proved himself to me. He was like, Mom, the semester or the marking period is ending. And he was sitting here with his, student coordinator, guidance counselor, whatever, and they were going through everything. And after, their class ended like 45 minutes later, he wanted to, he's like, Mom, I'm making sure everything's done. And he went back through and checked everything. So I'm really, really glad that, he's trying to get caught up, or, whatever. Last year we had such a hard time with that. And I'm just glad that, he's got it straight now. And, he now I forgot what I was gonna say. I really forgot what I was gonna say. Oh my gosh. Crap. I'm sorry, guys. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh boy. Comes when you get old. I can't remember. Oh my gosh, this is bad when you don't remember. God grief. I don't think there's anything else. No, I'm done for the day. There's nothing else to tell you. So I'm gonna get off of here. I hope everybody has an awesome weekend. Thank you so much for listening and watching, and I will see everybody next time. And guys, have a good weekend. Bye.